Okay, good morning everyone. It's Sunday morning in London. I was scheduled to do a live stream today. I'm sorry, I can't actually do that live stream because 3 o'clock in UK time, 1500 GMT, which I had it scheduled for, clashes with another commitment which has come up unexpectedly. So I can't do the live stream today. So I thought I'd do a quick video, and I thought I'd do a quick video about, I guess it's another buying a 911 video in a way, but it's for me, it's something that I've been looking into. As you guys would know, I'm keen on the GT3. I would like to get a GT3. My friend in Australia has a GT3, which looks amazing. He has a 997.1, and you know, I'd like to either add a GT3 to the 997 Carrera or to get a GT3. So looking at GT3s, I have been looking at 997 GT3s because I'd rather purchase a 997. And I'm not talking about, you know, tomorrow, but I mean, this is pre-planning, like I did when I bought my 997, you know, trying to be sensible. A few months later, or maybe it's a year later, I'll get a GT3. But you know, I've only been solely looking at 997s, and I've been looking at 997s because I'd rather have a 997.1 or probably a 0.2 for me. I know it's 0.2 shape of the 997 GT3 is not everyone's taste. A lot of people don't like the lights. A lot of people don't like the change in the shape of the steering wheel, slightly different. A lot of people don't like the, what else don't they like? So when you look at 997 GT3s, you have to now look at the 991. And when you look at the 991, I'm ruling out the 0.2 because the 0.2 is too expensive. So I'm looking at the 991.1. Now, when you look at the 991.1, if you don't know already, there was an issue with that car. And the issue happened when it was launched pretty much in 2014. And in 2014, the engines caught on fire. And then there was misfires of the engine. The misfires were due to what is it called? Yeah, so the 991.1 came out in 2014 and it was sold until 2016. It had fire risks in the first lot of cars delivered. 785 cars had to have their engines replaced. Now that's a lot of cars, and mainly in the 2014, which they called the F engine. And then what happened in the US is some owners started noticing misfires on their engine. So Porsche owners in the US got together. Basically, they managed to get the head of Porsche Motorsport to go to the US. I think they went to Atlanta. I think they met at Porsche headquarters in Atlanta, and to explain the problem. What resulted with that was a new warranty for GT3s, and this covers E engines, which came out in 2014, F engines 2015. So all modifications to the original engine. Excuse me, and the G engine in 2016. G engine, there's not a lot, I don't think, because there wasn't a lot made for 2016 model year. In Australia anyway, that's what I've read. Then with the E, F, and G engines, you also have, I think, variations in those. So you have the E0, which is the first one that caught fire, I think. E1, so I think Porsche have a number system to those E's. Let's just call them E, F, and G just for the simplicity of it. Yeah, so Porsche investigated it. They went to America, they met with these owners, and the result of that, because of these owners being, you know, concerned about this misfire, and so will be, it's basically, they said it was caused by, and I'm reading this because I can't remember it, it's high RPM misfire issue could be traced to a metal defect in the certain batches of finger followers, pivoting rocket arm in the valve train. And later on, they go to say that depending on the driving style, depends if you have the issue. They're saying that cars that weren't driven that much had the finger follow issue. Cars that were driven, track cars, didn't so much have the finger follow issue. But they're covering all cars anyway. So this is a main concern when you start looking at 991.1 GT3. And you look at a 991 GT3 because they're dropping. And I'm quoting Australian prices here, as you know I always do. I think they're about, you can get one for, I saw one come up as low as I think 249,000 Australian dollars, but they're still dropping because even the 991.2s at the moment, due to the market and the financial climate, they're not even selling the 991.2s. But the 991.1s are definitely still dropping. So they're becoming a very, very, very good buying proposition. Very good buying proposition. Anyway, so the finger follow issue. So Porsche then went and said, okay, we're going to give you a warranty. We're going to give you a 1,000-mile warranty 10 years or 1,000 miles, whatever comes next. 1,000 miles is how many kilometers? About 190,000 kilometers, something like that. So 190,000 kilometer, 100,000 mile warranty, 10 years, and it's transferable to the next owner. So if you buy a 2014 E-engine GT3, no doubt it would have had the engine replaced, but then you still get the warranty. So you have a warranty to 2024. So if you buy it now in 2019, you've got 5 years. 5 years, you know, if I bought a GT3, I'd probably keep it for at least 3 to 5 years. So maybe at the end of that warranty, then you have an issue when you have to resell it, because is the future owner going to buy that GT3 knowing that they only have 1 year or maybe nothing left on the warranty if you keep it for 5 years? So you've got to think about this. Yeah, you can get it for cheap now, and yes, you are covered, but what happens when you want to sell it on to the next person? You know, it's sort of like reminiscent of the IMS issue for the 997. You know, I have a 997.1. It didn't concern me because I did the checks. I had a comment the other day, someone said it was a ticking time bomb. I don't agree it's a ticking time bomb. I really get a little bit annoyed with those comments. And I hate to say those comments come from a certain region and they're always the same. You know, it's not a ticking time bomb. There's a lot of us who own the 997.1 on you know, that a lot of my subscribers own them. I talk to a lot of other people. I think that's just, you know. So back to the GT3. Yeah, over on Renlist or over on Piston Heads, there's multiple forums about this. But you know, if you're looking at buying a car, this is the research you have to do, and this is where you start. This is where you start. So like I said, E, F, and G engine. E is a 2014, F 2015, G 2016. Porsche now have a worldwide warranty, 10 years, 100,000 miles, 190,000 odd kilometers. But like I said, it concerns me that at the end of that warranty or when you're nearing, you might find trouble selling your car. Yeah, so Porsche offered that warranty, like I said, as a global warranty. So that's very good. But you know, the other thing is if you're looking at buying a 991, and I'm comparing buying a 991. So the 991, the main issue is this finger follower fire issue. That is one of the main issues. So that is one of the main issues. My camera's just gone off. It's overheating. Yeah, so the other thing is that when you buy if you get a 997.1 or 0.2 GT3, you can get it in manual. And I have to say the GT3 997, you would definitely, I mean, it comes in manual, you would get the manual. 991.1, you don't have a choice. You have to get PDK. I don't think that's a huge issue. I think the PDK is very good. Obviously, it's better in the GT3 and the GT3 RS. So I don't think that's going to be a huge issue. I guess if you're going to track the car, you'd rather have flappy paddle. Another important thing to note, if you know, in the same range, if you bought a 911R or a GT3 RS, apparently the 911R GT3 RS don't have the issue with the finger follow issue, with the engine issue, so you don't have to worry about that. I don't think there's any reports over on any of the forums, Renlist, Piston Heads, that are saying that that has been an issue with the GT3 RS. If there is, let me know in the comments, but I don't think there has been. I know, I guess when you get the engine warranty though, it's a good thing because you can get your engine changed over. Like if you got it changed over now, you would get the latest engine, the G series engine from the 991.1. Anyway, just a short video today. Just wanted to chat about that. It's just been something that I've been thinking about, you know, only because the price of the 991.1 GT3s are now almost, actually they're the same. They're the same price as a 997.2 GT3 in Australia. 997.1 GT3 were listed about 220. They're now, some of them are struggling to sell. They're listed for about 195. So the market is very flat. It really is a buyer's market. I'm sure this is not just in Australia. I'm sure it's in the UK and the US. UK with Brexit. I'm not sure about any issues in the US. But obviously the prices have dropped. I think the GT3 RS at the moment is really the one, if you had the extra money, you would buy it because it has completely bottomed out. I noticed a few in Australia have been reduced recently and they're down to about 319 Aussie. So 319 Aussie for a high mile one. I think you're at the bottom of the market. I think if you want one of those, it's time to buy. I wish I could, I can't, but that's another thing. But I think if the 991.1 goes down to around 220K, it's definitely something you have to get into. Australian dollars again. It's definitely something you have to get into. I think that's about it for today. Just a short video. Just wanted to chat about that. What are your thoughts on the GT3? Would you buy a 991.1 or would you buy the 997? I still haven't made up my mind. just talking out loud, just talking Porsche stuff. You know how it is, guys. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, as I always say, just hit the like button and turn on notifications so you know when my videos come up. I know I've had a lot of my older subscribers who say they're not getting any notifications from YouTube. I think you have to turn the bell on. If you don't turn the bell on, they don't they don't put you on the latest videos or uploaded videos of your subscribers. It has to be a notification now. Crazy, but I think that's how it works. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye for now. Losing my voice. Bye for now.